I have just got to Wakefield and pulled into Newmilladam car park on the way up to my mum's. It is Bank Holiday Monday and I haven't really recorded anything since moving in day. So the house is now pretty much unpacked. Well, everything is unpacked. I unpacked in like 3 days, but all the decor is now up as well. It's been a little bit stressful just with everything going on with the bathroom and the kitchen and everything else in between. So I haven't really wanted to pick up the camera, just been a bit too stressful, a bit too emotional. But today is Bank Holiday Monday, like I said, and I am meeting two of my sisters here in Newmilladam. They're both bringing their dogs, and obviously my niece and nephew with my older sister, because she's up north visiting her other side of the family at the same time. So that's nice. And then this afternoon we are going to a family barbecue at my aunt's house. Back at the farm. It was a really nice morning with my sisters and the kids. Really nice to catch up and just have them in like my hometown rather than their hometown, because usually we go to theirs obviously. So yeah, it was really lovely. It feels very weird to be back at the farm with all the cameras. They've got CCTV everywhere now. So I'm gonna quickly, I've only bought a rucksack, but then I've bought a suitcase that mum left at mine with a bunch of stuff that she left. Hello all, I have got paint all over my hands and I'm kind of in like rubbish clothing. That's going in the wash. I'm about to wash my hair. I'm about to have a shower. But today I am having a messy paint day. I am trying to paint the table that I started painting weeks and weeks ago again. I'm hoping the actual paint will go better than the spray paint, because the spray paint just had the worst coverage. So far it's looking really good. I'm not super keen on the colour. It was supposed to be a navy, but it's more like a dark teal. But I'm not buying any more paint because I've spent so much on this table that was supposed to be free. I haven't vlogged much recently just because I've been feeling quite down, and yeah. So we're trying to move on with life. We're trying to get things sorted in the house. Everything is pretty much moved in, so I will do like a house tour at some point, but yeah, that's where I am. So it's not quite the navy blue, but it's close enough. So I'm just recording the odd clip here and there at the moment, but today I had the decorator come round, a different decorator to previously. It's a colleague's husband who's given me a quote to do the bathroom ceiling and the door frame, and he had a quick look at the other work and he basically made me feel rubbish because he said it didn't look that bad. Just all the little bits in the bathroom that I'm not happy with. Yeah, so I might try and record a few clips of that and show you what I'm talking about. But my cousin came around this evening to have a little look and give me her opinion, and she pretty much says I've done the right thing. So I'm going to write out another email/Word document and send it to them again, and hopefully get a bit of a better response, because they sent me a very abrupt, mean voicemail which made me very uncomfortable. But yeah, she's given me a bit more confidence, which is nice. Today's project, or rather this week's project, has been this coffee table. I got the coffee table when I first moved into my rental, so nearly 2 years ago, and it just came in the wrong colour, so the rest of my furniture is cream, and this came in white, which now, white wouldn't have been too bad because the fireplace is white, and I've got some white like bits in the room and white on the paint, the wallpaper. But I decided anyway that I was going to paint it blue, navy blue, to go in the room. And it's not perfect. It's not perfect by any means, but it looks quite cute. And I obviously did it all myself. So I sanded each part down, and then I put a base coat, and then I put a primer, and then I used spray paint in navy blue first, and that was rubbish. Had the beautiful colour, but the worst finish. So I then got this chalk paint, and I've sealed that. So that's what I did today. So I painted it on Tuesday, I've sealed it today, and then I've built it. And it still needs a few touches up. I don't know how I've managed to miss that bit. This bit has just got some scratches as I brought it into the room, which is annoying. I think it's probably just that I didn't let it fully dry. But the rest of it looks pretty good, apart from, I don't know if you'll be able to see on camera, but this is just very uneven, and I think it's mainly from the spray paint when it all fell down. So I think at some point I'll sand this back down and put another coat on. But for now, it looks quite nice. And then it's one of the slidey tables, so it opens out, and obviously I've not painted, well, to be fair, I have painted the inside, but I didn't paint the edges, and it looks perfect. It does come out all the way, but you don't have to have it all that way. You can just have it halfway. So yeah, really nice, really happy with how it turned out. Hopefully it does well. I was just coming outside to get some things from the garage, and this little fellow was here to greet me. Hello, you're quite big. I don't think you're going to get through there. Do you want me to open the door? Let me see if I can open it for you without scaring you. There you go. Can you get through? Well, we'll see if he goes, or she. So I know this vlog is kind of going to be all over the place because I'm not really recording, but then I'm recording the odd clip. The last few days have been extremely stressful and yeah, just not nice at all. So the builders who did the bathroom, I wasn't happy with the finish at all. And they came to correct it last weekend, the weekend before last, when I was at work, because unfortunately they had to cancel last minute on a day that we'd agreed due to one of the builders' grandparents being in the hospital, which I completely understood, and I wasn't happy with what they corrected at all. So I basically withheld £1,000 from the bill and paid the rest of the invoice, and then I was at work, I did nights, I did a weekend, I think I had like 4 shifts in a row, and I didn't reply, and they then threatened to take legal action and sue me and take me to court. So I was in the process of replying anyway, because my cousin Emma had come over and told me like her opinion and basically agreed with what I was saying and whatnot. So yeah, so anyway, fast forward to today. We've been back and forth a few times. I was really worried. So my cousin came over and ended up bringing her in-law, so my cousin-in-law and my cousin-in-law's father. But they were really nice, they were really helpful and gave us some good advice, so that was nice of them. I really appreciate it. Thank God I've got at least some people living close, because I obviously don't have any other family nearby. So the guy who's the builder came over, and so did his business partner, who is my ex-colleague's husband, who's really nice. I really like him, and I think, to be honest, he kept the other guy in check a lot. I'm still not happy with the overall, but he's coming back tomorrow to reseal all around the bath, reseal around the sink, seal around the bath at the bottom because it's not done, and hopefully it'll look a little bit neater. He's gonna pick out the bits in the grout which are like really big, and he said he'll look at the other bits while he's there. Yeah, they finally agreed to take the price of the tiles off, because they were arguing that that wasn't included when I was adamant that it was. I've agreed to pay for the mirror, which I'm hoping they'll fit still, but I don't know at this point. And I completely forgot to mention about the shower and the bath, because the bath has scratches all over it, like really bad bath scratches. And I completely forgot to mention it just because it was a really intense conversation, and I completely forgot to mention about the shower head as well. But yeah, one thing I never thought I would say is that today my bins are getting cleaned professionally. They're just disgusting. They're like got loads of old crap inside that I literally just can't get out. So yeah, paying someone to come and do those today. This is the before of the garden waste. This is the before of the recycling. And the general waste is getting collected this morning. This is the after. Not quite as clean as I wanted because I thought they'd be able to get all these marks off. But it is clean-ish on the inside. So the bathroom people have just left. They like got me to very, very quickly look at it, and then they left, and I'm still not happy with it. It doesn't look as messy, which is good, but they've put like grey grout on it instead, and they've said that it will dry a lot lighter, which I'm really hoping it does, because at the moment it looks absolutely hideous. They've got the bits out of the grout and re-grouted it, which I'm pleased about. They've not put up the mirror, which they're refusing to do, and they've not said anything about the bath scratches or the handheld shower. I ran out to get them because I noticed that there's a hole in some of the grout, but they'd already gone. So the stain in there is gone, stain in there is gone. So hopefully that'll dry, and then this pot will just wipe off. This is the ceiling, which to me just looks like a hot mess. They've not taken the white bit here off that's left, which is still overhanging, and they've not taken this white bit where the tiles are off, which looks a mess. Like I said, it looks really, really dark grey at the moment, but apparently it will lighten up, supposedly. They've really sealed that part, which looks really thick. And then they've redone this part, which here is where the little hole is still, like behind the sink, and he's just knocked it. When I asked him to clean it out of the grout, he's knocked it with his, whatever he's used. This is still a bit of a mess. Like, you can see how it's peeling. Sorry, you can see how it's peeling here. And then he's not taken the excess stuff off here or here. And of course not fitted the mirror. And then down here, this is where I don't think there's enough sealant here. It's really uneven. And then at the back, it's missing at the back, and he says he can't refill that bottom bit, and he showed me it, and I thought, you absolutely can. But I have just finished 5 shifts in a row. I did 2 days and then 3 nights, and I've basically got 1 day off. So I've got today as a sleep day, tomorrow is a day off, and then I'm back on 3 nights. So I thought I would treat myself to a takeaway. I've never had Papa John's before, but I got a really good discount in my email box. I don't have anyone coming over, so this is probably going to last me like 3 days. But at least I don't have to go shopping. We've got pizza, we've got garlic bread, we've got chicken bite things, and then we've got cookie dough. The weather is absolutely awful today. I have been painting some wood and trying to build the garage shelves, but it's not gone very well, and I've ended up really deeply cutting my finger. It was bleeding for about an hour and a half. I've ended up putting some glue on it, and I can't find my steri strips, so this is the 3rd plaster, and it finally seems to have stopped bleeding, which is good. Yeah, this evening I have a plumber coming over, a colleague's husband, to give a quote for both the downstairs utility room and to hopefully finish upstairs in the bathroom. I also have someone coming over to give a quote for decorating upstairs in the bathroom. so we'll see how they go. But yeah, other than that, I'm just going to get on my laptop and start doing some work, because today I have finally started my master's degree. It's technically my first day today, but it's all online and it's all like distance learning, so I can kind of do it in my own time. Anyway, this vlog has kind of been all over the place. Hopefully things will start getting a little bit more back to normal. I have like a few more bits with the house, but everything seems to be like getting organised and booked in. So hopefully in another 4 weeks, it will be completely done, which is exciting. So I'm going to end the vlog here and say thank you so much for watching. I'll speak to you next time. Bye.